has realized that the universe is not only expanding, but its expansion is accelerating. This unexpected acceleration constitutes one of the major conundrums in physics. From a theoretical perspective, the acceleration may be accounted for by either assuming that there exists some mysterious dark energy, or by modifying Einstein's theory of gravity, called general relativity. In the same year, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey was launched to tackle this enigma of the accelerating expansion of the universe. The Sloan Digital Sky Survey is a vast collection of the angular positions of galaxies observed in the sky, as well as their distances from us, determined by observing the systematic shift of galactic light induced by the expansion of the universe, the so-called redshift. In this new map of our universe, the large dark patches are mostly regions obscured by the Milky Way that cannot be observed. During the last 20 years, through 4 exploratory phases, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey has created the most detailed 3-dimensional maps of the universe. To achieve this, it focused on different classes of galaxies: nearby galaxies, red galaxies, more distant star-forming galaxies, and superluminous distant active galaxies called quasars. The 4th and latest Sloan survey took place from 2014 till 2020. During this time, the new project called the Extended Baryon Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, or EBOS for short, continued previous Sloan mapping of the extragalactic sky and just recently finished measuring distances for 1 million galaxies and quasars. These successive surveys allow scientists to trace the large-scale structures of the universe up to a fraction of its horizon, represented by the cosmic microwave background emission, seen here as a colorful pattern projected onto a sphere. The cosmic microwave background is the thermal relic of the universe, which dates back to about 400,000 years after the birth of the universe, also known as the Big Bang. Adding the EBOS data to the previous Sloan exploratory phases 1, 2, and 3, the Sloan Digital Sky Survey now has a database of 4 million galaxies and quasars, assembling the largest and most complete 3D map of the universe to date. This unprecedented achievement provides scientists with new tools for shedding light on dark energy and also for constraining the theory of general relativity, leading to a better understanding of the fundamental laws that rule our universe. You are
We have many research articles which show how the universe seems to than all expectations. Here is an article from the National Geographic which says, the new evidence deepens the mystery around the Hubble constant, one of the most important numbers in cosmology, and which shows that the universe is constantly expanding and that expansion is accelerating. The fresh evidence suggests that the universe is expanding faster today than it did in its infancy, a difference that has set off a search to understand what cosmic forces could be at play. If confirmed, the changing rate, which is 9% faster than had been projected, would force us to reconsider a fundamental aspect of the cosmos. Now, there are independent results that have now demonstrated time and time again that the universe is accelerating, says the research from Harvard University. The universe is accelerating in its expansion. So even if we took type 1A supernovae out of the picture, we still have sufficient evidence, including fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background, amongst others. So we have enough evidence to prove with 99.9% accuracy that the universe is expanding and accelerating. And very recently, the Supreme Court of Hinduism shared about the whole context behind why the universe is expanding and what is the context and the spiritual significance behind the expansion and the accelerated expansion of the universe. Let us hear from it. from the Supreme Quantum itself.
Listen, the key information, the key line I wanted to bring all your attention through this video is universe is not just expanding, its expansion is accelerated. Please understand. Last few years, I am screaming in top of my voice that superconscious breakthrough is happening. Please understand. It is not only just the physics level, the universe expansion is accelerated. It's a dark energy, the dark matter, in that level, the unmanifest, in avyakta, unmanifest level itself, the expansion is accelerated intensely. Please understand. The expansion is accelerated intensely in the dark energy, in the dark matter, unmanifest, avyakta swarupa of Paramashiva. See, Paramashiva's manifest form only is this world which we are all enjoying, experiencing. There is an unmanifest form of Paramashiva, dark matter, what we call dark energy, dark matter. The triggering of expansion, not just expansion, acceleration of expansion is happening from that dark energy, dark matter. Because scientists are using the word dark energy, dark matter, I am using the same word. But if you ask me to give a right word, I will say Swatta Sutta Swayam Praghasa Jyoti. I will call it a superconscious energy, superconscious matter. See, because the human eyes can't cognize, human beings are calling it as a dark matter. But because human eyes can't cognize, but third eye can cognize, I am calling it as a Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti, light, superconsciousness, is the word rishis, enlightened beings, will use. But unfortunately, scientists have their own limitation. With the two eyes, when you see something which is not seen, you call it as dark. With three eyes, when you see something and you know it cannot be seen by the two eyes, you call that as Jyoti. Sutta Swayam Prakasa Jyoti. Jyoti Mandala. What we show as Jyoti of Arunachala, what exists as unmanifest of Paramashiva, is one and the same. Please listen. This acceleration of expansion is from the unmanifest, avyakta, sarira of Paramashiva, the unmanifest space of Paramashiva. From that, the acceleration of expansion is happening. Now, the superconscious breakthrough is imminent. It has to happen. It is happening. I have been sent to planet Earth to facilitate this only. listen. The key information, the key line.
We heard from the Supreme Pontiff himself how the universe is continuously expanding, and this expansion is accelerating. And Devi Parashakti has revealed that beings from all over the universe is coming down to planet Earth to experience Kailasa, to manifest Kailasa, and that is the reason why the universe is continuously expanding and accelerating. So with that, we will be now moving on to the next segment of how we can connect with Devi Parashakti. What are the different ways we can connect with Devi Parashakti so we can receive the grace and the blessings of Devi Parashakti and manifest all the auspiciousness, health, wealth, relationship, career breakthrough, and all the auspiciousness in our life after a short break.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So what are the ways we can connect with Devi Parashakti? First, let's look into the significance of offering. Whenever we offer something, that offering is of two parts. One is devotion, and the offering that we give from the space of devotion and oneness is in two parts: giving and accepting. Now, only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering becomes complete. Especially when you offer, people have offered Devi Parashakti, and then when they see that jewelry is on the very Tirumeni, on the physical embodied joy, when they offer something and that offering gets accepted and is born on the divine Sharira, the divine embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, they feel so happy and so elated. So offering is not made out of fear or greed. It's made out of your intense love and gratitude for Devi Parashakti and for our group. So when an avatar lands, the offerings are purely a part of the grand Leela played out only for the purpose of our enlightenment. The Dhyana Shloka, which describes the very form of Devi Parashakti, it says, Indhuni Bhavedakaravakninayanam Syat Pankajavara Japaksha Sarayuktam Angahimabhushana Vichitra Nayanam Vasanam Syat Tungamakutojjvala Manonmani Swarupam.
So the translation says, moon-like face, holding the Vedas, the books on hand, fire in the eyes, with lotus flower, grazing and blessing hands, and on one hand with the japamala. So beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments in wonderful clothes and shining wing crown, her name is Manonmani. So this is a beautiful Dhyana Shloka from the Moola Agama Manonmani Dhyanam describing the form of Devi Parashakti.
The next Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti. Dhyaye Devim Trinetram Shashini Bhavadanam Vedahastam Dadhanam Savye Patmam Varadamapare Chabhayam Sakshamalam Devyairabharanair Vibhushitadanam Brahmadibhih Pujitam Devi Meva Manonmanim Pradidinam Kamartadatrim Shubham.
So the translation of this verse, it says, I meditate on Devi with the three eyes glowing like a moon and hold the Veda, lotus, and gracing with blessing and gracing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods and showers auspicious boons for all the actions every day.
Now, why are many of the offerings related to Devi Parashakti are in gold? So we are going to see what does the Hindu scriptures say about gold, why gold is so important, and the significance of the divine element gold. From the Atharva Veda, there is a reference in Atharva Veda chapter 5. In the verse 5.28.6, it says, triple bond by birth is this gold. From the atoms of Agni is one. It becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from Soma when it was heard. One they call the seeds of virtuous and powerful Apa, the watery molecules. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So gold is a divine element. It purifies everything and anything it touches. It is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power and of healing and enlightening. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse the sattva energy and the positive thought currents in anyone who wears and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity.
Yes. So gold is actually present in all the scriptures, the Agamas, Vedas, Itihasas, Smritis, Shrutis and Puranas. In all Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our very being. In Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold, and even the ritual feasts that were conducted were offered in golden bricks. So when one was to be saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amounts of huge doors of gold. Streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses, cows, everything were dressed up in gold.
Now the Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of the rivers of gold. Indus River was called Hiranmaya, the river of gold in Rig Veda. The river Saraswati was called Hiranyavartini in Atharva Veda. Gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years. It lasts forever.
So the first offering that we can offer to Devi Parashakti is the E-Hundi offering. So the Shastra Pramana, the verse, it says, Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadharadhya Sharvani Sharmadayini. So Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion and she literally removes all our fears.
If there is any fear in the minds of the devotee, especially at this time when the whole world is going through so much of anxiety, fear, insecurity, depression, just the darshan of Devi, she is sure to remove all the fears. Just coming and sitting and your eyes just falling on Devi Parashakti, that is enough. We don't know what happens. Something happens. You're just reassured. We feel so reassured. We feel so taken care, so loved. And that's what so many of the devotees share. When Devi Parashakti just calls out our name, we feel that she is there for us. I am taken care. Devi is taking care of me. That is the feeling. Whether she reads out our name or not, just sitting and watching her and listening to her, even if you don't understand the language, something happens in us. The mirroring effect of the neural activity of Devi's neural activity gets mirrored into us. We experience a deep feeling of oneness with Devi, devotion, and feeling of that, yes, we are being taken care.
So the next offering is the offering of Sankalpa chanting. So the beautiful verse from the Devi Mahatmyam, chapter 12, verse 34. It says, the goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in materialistic sense. So you can offer this Sankalpa and chanting the conscious resolution, and it blesses the person offering with all the fruition of the desires and whatever wishes he is yearning for.
The next offering to Devi Parashakti is the offering of the Sahasra Nama Swarna Kasu, where the name, one of the 1008 names of Devi Parashakti, is printed in the coin, and you get to offer that. Nama Parayana Prita, she who likes the repetition of her various names. The Lalita Sahasranama, the verse 731, it says Nama Parayana Prita. So the size of the coin, we can have 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. And these coins are offered as a part of a unique archana being offered to the Mahamir of Devi Parashakti, offering a gold coin inscribed with each of the 1008 names and receive the blessings to have the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti. So Nama Parayana Prita means the one who likes the repetition of the names. Right? It's not like Devi likes to hear her praise. No. When we chant the name of Devi Parashakti, then it awakens her divine qualities into each and every one of us. So when those divine qualities gets awakened, we experience that oneness. We start radiating that space of Devi Parashakti. So by more and more, that is why the chanting of Lalita Sahasranamam, the chanting of the Ashtotras, the chanting of the different qualities, dimensions, forms of Devi is encouraged. Because the more and more we chant about her, those qualities gets imbibed in her. So when you offer the Sahasranama Swarna Kasu, any one dimension of Devi Parashakti you can connect with, that you want to manifest in your life. Devi as a leader, Devi as a mother, Devi as the most compassionate person, Devi as, the killer of all the enemies, demons, which can be inner world enemies or outer world enemies, the one who conquers all the enemies that you want to manifest in your life. You can offer the Devi Sahasranama Swarna Kasu, and it's only $75. And you can pray to Devi Parashakti to manifest that divine quality in you, to awaken that divine quality, to manifest and express to us. So you can go ahead and offer Sahasranama Swarna Kasu by visiting tiny.cc/Devi-offerings.
Yes. So the next offering, Devi Parashakti, is the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl. So the Meenakshi Pancharatnam beautifully describes Meenakshi as Muktahara Lasat Kirita Ruchiram Purnendu Vaktra Prabham Shinjannu Pura Kinkini Manidaram Padma Prabhavasuram Sarvabhishta Falapradam Girisutam Vanirama Sevitam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunyavaram Nidhim. So the verse beautifully explains, I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls and face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells whose shining like the splendor of lotus. She who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by the goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to the goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion.
So we offer the finger ring with a pearl to Devi Parashakti to be showered by her compassion and the pure love in all the business endeavors. So when you offer this finger ring with a pearl to Devi Parashakti, any kind of an issue that you are facing in your business, or you want a breakthrough in your business, or you want to have experience the love, because sometimes in the business we go through so much of stress, so much of anxiety, so much of insecurity that we go through in the business itself, especially during the economic downturn now. So many businesses, especially small scale businesses, are getting affected. So just pray to Devi Parashakti, offer a finger ring with a pearl, and it's only $251, the smallest size, and you can receive the grace and the blessings of Devi Parashakti. And you will see that blessing happening and manifesting in the dimension, in your business or as well.
Yes, please go ahead.
So the next offering that we have is the offering of the Swa, the golden lotus. So the reference to Swarna Padma Pushpa is there in the Kamika Agama. The Kamika Agama verse talks about the Swarna Padma Pushpa. The verse says, Ashta Vidyesha Rupeta Kumbha Varna Samyutam Salva Shasutra Vastradya Hema Pankaja Bhushitaha Sapi Dana Chaksha Pakva Vilva Palapradaha Napana Dhyaya Samsiddha Pramanena Samanvitaha. Friends, all the kalashas should be wound around with a suitable thread and covered with a new cloth. They should be adorned with a lotus flower made of gold.
So there are hundreds of scriptural references for using the lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. So almost everything in the worship of the ultimate, it involves the consecration of deities of worship or meditating on or the mudras and asanas which are used during worship. So every worship it involves the lotus flower, either the lotus leaf, lotus pericarp, lotus petals. So lotus itself is a divine flower. So the Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. The base of Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. Disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as lotus. So you can offer this Varna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus, in any size which you wish to, and you can have the blessings to achieve the state, the space, and powers of Devi in your inner space amidst any or every adverse situation in life. So you can offer it at $600.
The next offering that we have for Devi Parashakti is that of Swarna Meti, the golden tore. Nakaditi Samchanna Namachana Tamoguna Padmatvaya Pravajala Parakrita Saroruha. The Lalita Sahasranama so beautifully says, you whose brightness from the toenails destroys the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose two brightness from the 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So very beautifully it talks about how just worshipping the divine lotus feet of Devi Parashakti blesses us with all the auspiciousness in our life and expressing this constant gratitude to receive our blessings even in the most adverse situations of our life, just by offering the golden touring. Literally always we say, just hold on to the feet of the Guru, just hold on to the feet of Devi Parashakti. So literally by offering a touring, you are literally holding our feet, and that whatever the times, difficult times that we may be going through, you will know that there is a divine intervention protecting you at every situation in your life. So experience that divine intervention in your life by offering the golden touring, Swarna Meti.
Next offering is the offering of Swarna Mamtika, the golden hairline jewelry. So the verse it says, Sudha Saravi Varshini. So she who makes the nectar flow in all our nerves from the Sahasrara, that is, she who gives the very pleasant experience of the ultimate. So the Mamtika, the hairline jewelry, it represents the nectar which is flowing from the Sahasrara chakra, which is fully opened. So you can offer this Swarna Mamtika, the golden hairline jewelry, and you can receive her blessings to achieve bliss and overflowing gratitude and complete space of completion.
The next offering is the offering of gratitude at the divine lotus feet of Devi Parashakti by offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. Very beautifully, the scriptures say that Dhyana Moolam Guror Muti, Puja Moolam Guror Padam, Mantra Moolam Guror Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Guror Kripa. Puja Moolam Guror Padam means the source of all the worship is worshipping the feet of the Guru. Wherever you may start by worshipping a deity, you may start by worshipping yantra, you may start by worshipping for doing some meditation, you may start by doing some japa, whatever type of worship you do. Ultimately, all worship has to end by worshipping the feet of the Guru. So you can start in all those places and finally come to the feet of the Guru, or directly just hold on to the feet of the Guru and receive the ultimate grace and blessings. Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa, the moksha, the liberation, the ultimate enlightenment can happen only with the compassion of the Guru. Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. So every time possible, just offer your gratitude at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji and Devi, through whom Devi Parashakti is manifesting as in and delivering the Akashic records to the world. It is such a divine blessing that we get an opportunity to offer the Pratyaksha Path Puja and offer our gratitude. So if you are listening to this, that we have Guru Purnima, the day of Guru Purnima, which is on the 24th of July coming up, and that is the day every single disciple have to offer. This is the day where you cannot miss, the day where we offer our gratitude to Guru on the day of Guru Purnima, which is coming up in July. So let's all get geared up, register for the Pratyaksha Pada Puja on the day of Guru Purnima, the most auspicious day for every disciple on the planet Earth. So you can register for the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The cost of offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja is $1,008. Next is the offering of the Vastra Seva, where the Vastra Seva you offer to receive all the auspiciousness and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff and Devi Parashakti. Vastra Seva is the offering of a cloth. Right, so if the ritual that we do is, it will be very similar to the Pada Puja. You will be participating in the Pada Puja ritual, and during the Pada Puja offering, the Vastram, the Vastra Seva time, the Vastra that you are offering will be offered to Devi Parashakti and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So that is the Vastra Seva. The cost of the Vastra Seva is also $1,008.
Yes. The list of all the sevas which you can offer to Devi Parashakti: the E-Hundi offering, Sankalpa chanting, Devi Sahasranama Kasu, a pure gold coin with the name of Devi inscribed in it, Mukta Anguti, the pearl finger ring, Swarna Padma Pushpam, golden lotus flower, Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring for lotus feet of Devi, Swarna Mantika, Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and the Vastra Seva.
Next, we see the different ways we can register to make the offerings to Devi Parashakti. So the online payment link where you can just go ahead and register and pay with your credit card and debit card. The link is projected on the screen, and I will also request the interview operator to please put a scroll, which is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after the payment, submitting details for the puja, the names to be chanted is tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. So first step that you need to do is go to the online payment link tiny.cc/Devi-offerings and make your offering. It can be anything that you want to choose. You want to offer a golden lotus, you want to offer a toe ring, you want to offer a hairline jewelry. You can offer anything that you prefer to choose and offer. After you make the offering, which is the tiny.cc/Devi-offerings, after the payment, after you make the offering and make the payment, then you have to fill the second form where you will enter the names of your family members whom you want benefited from the offering. So you will fill the second form, which is tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. So now I'll be taking how we can go ahead welcome to. And here you can see Devi Parashakti Power Samadhi Darshan donation. Okay, so a golden touring to Devi Parashakti, which is $750 into the cart. And Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and I want to offer the Sankalpa chanting, right? So you can choose multiple options. So these were the previous offerings. So I'm going to remove that. The previous search that I had done to demonstrate. Okay, so here we have the Swarna Metti, the golden touring, as the only offering, which is $750. So I'm now going to go back. Just click the black button of the browser, and it will take you to again the same offerings page. And this time, increase the quantity. Offer it for 4 of your family members. Increase the quantity by 4, and click on Add to Cart. Now, when you click on Add to Cart, whatever you chose comes up in this. So 750 plus 4, totally $754 US. That's what it shows up here. I click on proceed to checkout. And in this proceed to checkout, you enter the billing details, you enter the credit card details, and then on I agree to the terms and conditions. And then on the right side, you click place order. Here is how. Now, after you have finished making the order, now you will have to go ahead and fill the Sankalpa 2021 form. You will see these links in the bottom of the screen. So here, tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021 takes you to this form. And in this form, you click on next. When you click on next here, you agree to the terms and conditions. And here, under the offerings, you can choose Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan, right? So you can choose Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Come down, and then you will click next. When you go to the next, in the next page, you will have an opportunity to tell which seva that you are offering and who are the names of the family members you want benefited from this particular offering. Okay, so you can do this. And one other way, see, many of us want to offer something to Devi Parashakti. We really want to connect with her. We want to experience the deep oneness and feeling connection with her. So one of the ways that we can offer to Devi Parashakti is through YouTube live chat. Now, when you are watching, if you're watching us on YouTube, on the right side, you see a chat bar. And below the chat bar, you will see an emoji icon and then a dollar icon. Now, when you click on the dollar icon, you have three options: the join, super chat, and super sticker. Join is to join the member, become a member of the channel, and you will have exclusive privileges as a member. As of today, only the members of this channel can post questions on the YouTube chat during the live streaming. So you can avail this, the perks that are given to the members of the channel by signing up to be a member. There are various levels of membership: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and premium. These are the different levels, and each levels of membership have different access to exclusive content, material, etc. So you can click on join. Let's say you want to become a bronze member. You can click on join, and it takes you to the payment part of this. So it takes you to plan details or PayPal details based on which country that you are in. So that's about the join, where just through the chat, dear viewers, sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. So here we are seeing the super chat option. So when you click on the dollar symbol on the right side, you will see a super chat and super sticker option. So when you click on super chat, it opens up a screen where you can enter the amount, the contribution amount that you want to do. It can be as low as just $1 as your contribution amount. So you can click whatever amount you want: $1, $5, $11, $21, buy and send. And when you click on buy and send, it opens up portal where you can go ahead and basic card details or PayPal, depending on in which country you are residing, you will have different payment options. So you can go ahead and make the payment. So here you can see, and the debit or credit card, you can add PayPal, and you can go ahead and complete your purchase. So this is for the super chat. Similarly, you can go ahead and click and do the super sticker, where you offer a sticker, an animated sticker, along with your contribution. And when you click on the super sticker, it shows different animated stickers, and you can choose any sticker based on your preference, and you can offer that sticker as well. Now, for all the viewers who are watching us, every darshan or Bhav Samadhi darshan or any events of success, anytime you have the darshan of Swamiji, always cultivate that Hindu lifestyle of offering some dakshina, right? Offering some guru dakshina, 50 cents. It can be even 1 cent. It can be even $1. Doesn't matter. Just the amount does not matter. Just remembering that space of gratitude and offering and saying that offering and making that offering to Devi, making that offering to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism makes us feel they are real. Sometimes we tend to take things for granted and we miss realizing the fact that it is Devi Parashakti who is from Kailasa coming down and manifesting through the Ninja Avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So whenever you do the ritual of making that offering, it makes you feel, yes, Devi is real and she is blessing us all. She is showering her grace and compassion and love on us. You will Parashakti. So these are the ways you can connect with Devi Parashakti, make different offerings to Devi Parashakti. So with that, we will now move on to the next segment, the multi-layer quarantine for Kailashas of Nipita, Parashakti.
What I mean by the word E-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself. In Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, the next segment is going to be about Kailasa's multi-layered quarantine opportunity for India during the pandemic COVID-19. Now, before we start this segment, let us see the quick background about the revelations by Devi Parashakti, manifesting through the Nijavatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, who has revealed how the situation in India is going to be, especially after the second wave of pandemic. What is India going to face? And the revelations were from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on 31st of May. Let us watch this video quickly before we get into the segment.
நீ சொல்லும் நபர்கள் போடும் சண்டை சச்சரவெல்லாம் எரியும் பெருநெருப்பில் இருக்கும் இரண்டு எலிகள் போடும் சண்டை போன்றது. யார் சரி யார் தவறு என்பது இப்பொழுது முக்கியம் அல்ல. உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், எல்லோரும் நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். நன்மையை சொல்லுகின்றேன், உண்மையை சொல்லுகின்றேன். இந்திய நாட்டில் இருக்கும் மக்கள் எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். கருட புராணத்தில் வியாசன் சொன்ன கிருமி போஜனம் என்னும் நரகம் திறந்து நேரடியாய் இந்தியா மீது இடிபோல் விழுகின்றது. ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு ஓடிச் சென்று வருமுன் காத்துக்கொள்வது மட்டுமே ஒரே வழி. கொரோனா பெருந்தொற்று கொள்ளை நோய் பூமிக்கு கொண்டு வந்து விட்டது. அகோர தாண்டவத்தின் ஆட்டம் யாராலும் அடக்க முடியாத அளவிற்கு ஆரம்பித்து விட்டது. புதிதாய் உருக்கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த நுண்ணுயிரி மைல்கள் கடந்தும் காற்றில் உயிரோடு இருந்து மற்ற உயிர்களையும் அழித்து உடல்களை தின்னும் பெரும் வலிவு கொண்ட பேரசுரர்களாய் வலம் வர துவங்கி விடுகின்றது. நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். வருமுன் காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள், அது ஒன்றே வழி. அதற்காகவே ஆதி கைலாசத்தை திறந்து வைத்திருக்கின்றேன். உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டி விரும்பும் எல்லோரும் ஓடுங்கள் ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு. இந்தியாவில்தான் இந்த நரகம் திறந்து உலகெங்கும் பரவப் போகின்றது. கிருமி போஜன நரகம் பூமிக்கு வந்துவிட்டது. மனிதர்கள் செய்த மகா கொடுமைகளினால். அன்னை முன்னின்று என் அடியவரை காப்பேன் சொல்வதை கேட்டு உயிர் காத்துக் கொள்ள விரும்புவோர் வருமுன் காப்பது ஒன்றே வழி என்று தெரிந்து செல்லுங்கள் ஆதி கையிலைக்கு. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Now, let us look into the translation of what Devi Parashakti on 31st May 2021 has revealed, where she says that every that was mentioned by Vyasa in Garuda Purana has opened as great demons with properly prevention is the only way. For that, I have opened Adi Kailasa. For those who want to save their lives, all of you run to Adi Kailasa. Only in India, the hell is going to open and is going to spread to the whole world. The Kirimi Bojanam hell has come to the earth because of the sufferings done by the humans. Mother, I will protect those at my feet, those who listen to me and wish to save their lives. Learning that prevention is the only way, go to Adi Kailasa. Now, we have seen the translation of what Devi has revealed on 31st of May, especially on the how the Kirimi Bojanam has happened in the planet, and how so many lives are going to get destroyed, and how this whole disease is airborne. So there are multiple places where Devi has given detailed descriptions and very important details on how the whole pandemic is going to affect the world. And one of the references very significantly that Devi has mentioned is about the Kirmi Bhojana, which is actually one of the 28 hells that is described in Hindu scriptures, where people are sent to suffer in a pit to be eaten up by worms. That is exactly what is happening in today's world, where crores and crores of lives are getting destroyed by a virus. And the reference of this Krimi Bhojanam is given in many Shastras, including Garuda Purana, Devi Bhagavata Purana, Skanda Purana, Shiva Purana, Brahma Purana, Padma Purana. In so many scriptures, the Kirimi Bhojanam is elaborately described, where lives are taken out by the worms. And that is exactly what is happening today. And Devi has revealed it is because of the crimes and delusion that the whole humanity is suffering with. Because of that, the Kirimi Bhojanam has happened in the planet Earth. And the only go-to place for all of the people who wants to protect their lives is Adi Kailasa. So before we get into the segment, let us just quickly see what is happening in today's world. What is the status of the pandemic in today's world, and how Devi has exactly revealed what is going to happen, and how she is protecting the humanity from the pandemic to save their lives. Joining with me in this segment is Manati Achalananda Swami, who's one of the administrators of Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham.
Nithyanandam, welcome to one and all.
Yes. So let us look at the stats, what is happening in today's world. And the total death is about 3 million lives, and total confirmed cases is nearing 140 million lives. India struggles to track the COVID variants. India's woeful tracking of corona variants could jeopardize the world's fight against COVID-19. Several experts have warned even the variant first found here spreads its claws overseas. With less than 0.1% of all the COVID-positive samples sent for genetic studies, India ranks behind over 100 countries. Despite having millions of more cases, we are not able to track the COVID variants. It has own target of 5% in December remains a far cry. So this is one of the very important issue that India is facing today, because we are not even able to track the COVID variants. So the diagnostic methods that we are using today, the RT-PCR methods, they are not as effective as it could be. So people, even who are detected negative, they may not be really negative, because the RT-PCR method is not very accurate, because it is not able to track the accurate COVID variants. And the viewers today, you may be knowing so many people who are tested negative. After a while, they get tested positive, or they get symptoms of breathlessness. So if you are somebody who is who knows people, especially the loved ones who are suffering from these kind of symptoms, please get it tested, because the main thing